Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's your friend Moonhorse here. Oh, there's a little bit of noise because I had to move the thing. Anyway, hi. I'm here with Songo.
Hi, guys.
We're going to read Neckbeard stories.
Ooh.
She's going to be a part of this with me.
I'm excited.
It's going to get weird.
It is.
So, this is from Reddit user Pantheon Faye.
That's an interesting name.
Yeah. The tale of my ex, Cyrus, spoiled nice guy in disguise.
Oh, I like the title,
boy.
man.
Scoot over
Yeah.
so you can get closer to the mic.
I like the title. That's a good title.
Hello, elated equines.
I'm a wolf, but okay.
Hey, Uncle Moonhorse.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I hope you're all doing well and are ready for one hell of a story. I am. Grab your popcorn, your alcohol, and grab a seat because you're going to need all three. I got mine. I suppose I should introduce the cast of this extraordinary drama. The following are D&D titles just to make things interesting. Leora, myself, 23, the writer of this story. 5'2", heavy, busty, short hair. I like to think of myself as a kind-hearted person. But now I know better. I can be a bitch when I'm pushed too far, and this story is how I found out. Dunmar, Cyrus's little brother, 20. I still consider him a friend if things didn't happen the way they did. 5 foot, and I'm being generous. Kinda has a crotchety old man mentality. Awesome person to talk about video games and D&D related things. A friendly incel, honestly.
Huh.
That's rare.
Yeah.
Batshit. Ooh.
Woo.
Cyrus's mother. Oh, you're just going right out with that one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'd name her after a D&D character, but I like this better. I feel that. More fitting. 5'2", heavy, busty, short hair. See where this might be going?
Oh.
Yeah, keep this in your mind during the story. She used to be an elementary school teacher's aide for the mentally handicapped and emotionally distressed. Orlando, Cyrus's dad. Minor role in the story. Thought he was pretty chill until the end. Turns out he and Batshit deserve one another. Still convinced he stays at work late to fuck some other broad because the idea of coming home to Batshit would probably make this man wretch. Ow! Whoa, man.
Ooh, dang.
Getting all the salt out on this one.
All right.
And last but not least, the star of our show. Cyrus, 24, 6 foot even. He was very handsome with dark blonde hair and a well-kept goatee, beautiful smile and infectious laughter. I still truly believe that he could have been someone great if his parents would have actually disciplined him as a child and taught him to accept the word no. Yeesh. Curtains up and on with the show. In the beginning, Cyrus and I began dating while he was still in college. He was going for a BA in graphic design. He probably would have been good if he actually applied himself, but that was none of my business. I would support him and cheer him on from the sidelines while he made his choices. The first 2 months of contact with him was blissful. We connected on nerdy subjects like the MCU, Skyrim, all kinds of nerdy shit, really. I looked forward to every text and was happy to reply to them whenever I could. However, this man-child began to expect me to answer his messages instantly after a while, even while I was at work and could not do that. I explained this to him multiple times, and he continued to act out every single night I worked. The messages ranged from, "Hey," every 15 minutes, mixed with, "Are you okay? Did I do something wrong? Please talk to me, I'm scared." In between, after my shift was over, I explained that I was working, and the manipulation began. "Well, I'm sorry, I just have PTSD from my last relationship. I guess I'm just a bad person. I don't know why you would want this. Why do you want me?"
Whoop! There it is.
Yeah, that's some double layer cringe right there.
Mm-hmm.
He would cry, literally cry, and hyperventilate every night with this bullshit.
My gosh. Girl balls.
This dude needs some help. At the time, I reassured him and comforted him, thinking that it would just take time for him to get used to it. He didn't, however. But I, the ever-loving girlfriend, wanted to see the best in him and keep him happy. After all, he was really sweet and kind. So after a while, he introduced me to his family. Dunmar and I immediately were friends and were laughing up a storm with Cyrus. And before you get your dramatic shippy shit going, Dunmar and I were not even attracted to each other and never would be. He's just an awesome friend that I had a lot of respect for. No one's going to ship you with anybody. They only do that with me.
No.
But it was then that I also met Batshit in Orlando. It is important to note that Cyrus's family was very wealthy. Orlando was a CEO of an insurance company, like 3-week vacations every 3 months to Disney, overseas, etc.
Must be nice.
Yeah, really. I didn't know this until later, that they also paid for everything when it came to Cyrus and Dunmar. This included 2/3 of their college tuitions, both. Neither of the boys had jobs or worked a day in their lives or learned basics to live on their own.
Ouch.
Wow. When over with his family, Cyrus was not expected to clean up his dishes after a meal, or the table for that matter. He never said thank you or please. He expected his mother to do his laundry, as in collect it, wash it, dry it, fold it, and put it away in his room. She would even go in and clean his room when I was there.
What is this, the 1950s?
This is creepy. How he survived in college, I'll never know. He would always tell me how much his mom disliked me because I came from a broken home and how he deserved someone who was educated like himself. Name's starting to fit, isn't it? He told me that she just wanted her little boy to have the best of everything, including the perfect woman. Sango's not happy. I got to hear from him about how I didn't wear enough makeup, or makeup frequently, love this stuff, and I didn't dress nice enough, and that I looked like a bum. Literally wore dresses all the time. Even during my seasonal depression, I wore dresses with leggings. For 2 long years, I let these words cripple my confidence, thinking they were hers. And in the end, I found out they were his thoughts too. Oh, what a classy guy. And Sango gave him the finger. Cyrus dreamed of the white picket fence family and expected me to break myself into the mold of his perfect future wife, which happened to be just like his mother. I didn't find this out until later, but I digress.
Gotta kill me some people.
When I did go to see his family, I always liked talking to Dunmar. As I said in the description, he's kind of a friendly incel. He and I would geek out for hours over games and memes and just stupid things. Cyrus couldn't stand it, however. For all the talk of, I want you to get along with my family, he hated that I would talk to his brother. He told me it made him feel like a third wheel when we all hung out. Imagine being that jealous of your own family. What the hell?
Yeah, really.
Might have been because I didn't want to talk about his hatred for papyrus font for the 100th time. That's weird.
That's creepy, actually.
Yeah, what?
I mean, I don't like that font, but jeez.
Yeah, that seems a little extreme. He would treat his little brother like garbage once he would get into that mood. So I was forced to keep my distance from Dunmar. This made my time at the household nearly unbearable. If he ever reads this or listens, dude, I miss you. I hope you can get the hell out of that house soon and live an awesome life. Oh, trigger warning. Here we go. Cyrus's sex drive was unholy. He could barely go 3 minutes without asking if he could get a blowjob in the car that night once he would drop me off at my house. What?
Why?
He was pushy and persistent at first. I would just laugh and brush it off. Sometimes I was in the mood, sometimes not, like everyone. After a while, Cyrus didn't want to take no for an answer, and conversation started to go as follows. So, should I read the neckbeard part? Okay. Sorry, on the mood tonight.
Not really. Kind of tired. It's 1 a.m.
Place has been like 2 weeks.
Dude, I'm not in the mood. Okay?
silence for 5 minutes as we sit in the driveway. Did I do something wrong?
What?
Oh, I'm such a bad boyfriend. Why do you even love me? I'm awful. That is pure fucking manipulation right there.
Jesus.
That is straight
sounds like
up.
my ex.
That's just straight up manipulation techniques. Is what
Except his sex drive was crap.
So after a few minutes of him blubbering and saying all the right things and apologizing for being pushy, I let it go and all is good. I go to give him a kiss goodnight when he starts to try and unhook my bra. Oh. Dude. Then he would grab a fistful of my hair and force me to give him what he wanted. Fucking what? He would proceed to grope me while I did, and then when he was done, he would start to cry again, knowing I was angry at what he'd done. He would tell me how sorry he was and that he just couldn't help himself. Sanga's ready to beat this guy's ass.
Where does he live? Give me your address.
I went through this for 2 long years.
Oh, that's way too long, girl.
I realized towards the end that the crying was how he manipulated his parents and how he got in his way all those years. And he had done that to me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was the perfect woman to him because I could be manipulated. Anyway, that's just a synopsis of Cyrus. If this gets any attention, I might go into specific instances and stories of just how ridiculous it was for me to even consider being a part of this fucked up family. Thanks again for reading this. That guy is a rapist.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that is. That is a straight up fucking rapist.
That's the start of one, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what he did.
Yeah.
He's a fucking monster.
Yeah, I mean, at least, like, I don't know how you want to put it. My ex had some type of dignity, maybe, but it's just manipulation is not something to be, you know, it's something that you have to really pay attention to. It's not something that, you know.
Well, you don't think that someone you care about would manipulate you because they're someone you care about.
Mm-hmm.
So you tend to not see those signs. But yeah, this guy is straight up just emotional and, from the sounds of it, somewhat physically abusive.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if he got that example from his parents, because children learn from their parents.
Yep.
They see what their parents do and learn from all of it, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's where he got it from.
No, that's true.
You know, so...
Holy fucking shit, man. I am so sorry you had to go through that. That's just awful.
What? I know exactly how this person feels, because my ex did almost, like, not the sexual parts, but the manipulation and a lot of other things. I know exactly how that feels. So
I'm sorry you had to put up with that.
For 2 years, yeah.
Oh, poor.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, baby. But yeah, I'm glad you're out of this relationship, man. And holy shit, that is scary.
And it would be kind of cool to hear more about this shitty family. I mean,
yeah,
it'd be pretty funny to talk about them.
Yeah, if it brings you happiness to write these stories, I'm sure that the rest of the Moon Herd would agree that we want to hear it, and we support you and love you no matter what.
Yes.
And that goes for all of you. If you guys ever need to talk about something, please do. Yeah.
Discord channel.
Yeah, I mean,
it definitely helps.
This whole community is a wonderful, wonderful place full of people who care about each other, and we love you very, very much. So, seriously, I'm gonna cut this here, but seriously, take care of yourself out there, guys. That's scary.
Yeah.
We love you all. We'll see you in the next episode, okay?
Bye, guys.
Bye.